Waves have been crashing on shore in Galveston, and flooding is the big concern. A research team from A&M's Hazard Reduction and Recovery Center has been working to identify the best practices in pre- and post-disaster planning. And one of those on the team is Meyer. Michelle joins us this afternoon. Michelle, based on your research, based on your experience and exposure to previous disasters, let's say Tropical Storm Bill does become worst case scenario, a lot of flooding overnight into tomorrow. What do people, our viewers, need to know and to do right after that happens?
Yes, thank you, Rusty. It's an excellent question. One of the first things is always listen to your emergency manager. Listen to evacuation orders and where they need you to go. They'll also have information, as well as News 3 here, we'll have information on where to go to get assistance and to take your items and your children and pets with you as you leave. After the storm is passed, if there's any damages, we often want to think about helping others in our community or other communities that are affected. And again, your emergency management and your local officials will have the best information on where to do that. Some of the great ways to support your community is through the groups you're already involved in, your local church, your local nonprofits, your city government. You can call them and ask what they may need and what assistance may be best for them. That's also where you could drop off donations. Oftentimes these organizations, what they need first is financial donations so they can get that right to the victims and survivors of the event. But they'll also have other needs that they can post and tell you where to take those.
Is there something that you have seen, because I know you went to the Bastrop wildfires and that was a big event. Was there anything there that caught your attention that just really didn't work out so well?
Actually, things went there, they moved along pretty smoothly. They were able to organize a lot of their community organizations together to send out a good message about how to respond and recover. And they're actually getting ready to do that now with the flooding again in terms of preparing for evacuations and have a concise message about where to bring what's needed. One thing that does tend to happen in disasters a little bit is that people from across the country will send stuff.
And it becomes overwhelming.
It becomes overwhelming.
You don't know where to put that stuff.
Exactly. A lot of emergency managers will call it the second disaster. People will drop off clothes or furniture immediately after an event, which families can't use until months down the line when their houses are repaired. So if you can, hold back that stuff. Take it to your local organizations that take in those type of household donations. In the disaster area, immediately, money first, maybe water and some toiletry items.
Michelle, thank you so much for coming on. I think your big message here is you want to help after a disaster. Hopefully this isn't one, but you want to help. But the best thing to do is just to listen for what the needs are.
Exactly.
Hey,
Perfectly.
Thanks so much for coming on.
Much.
We definitely appreciate it.